experience in China and going to the new land, America. My father left in 1912 to go to America for a better life and a job. For there were no jobs in China. Every once in a while my father would send money and come to visit. Flashback. When I was a child, I was a tomboy. I lived with my older sister Li Hong, my younger sister Lai Hua, and my mother. One time when my father came back to visit, he said he will take us to the United States. He gave us our coaching papers that we had practice and memorize. He said that he can't take our mom as his wife but as his sister. So we had to call our mom, Auntie. I have to say it was very weird at first. He kept saying if you mess up, we could be denied to go to America. I was only 7 when we left. We were on the ship for 19 days. When we finally arrived on Angel Island, many Chinese people were already there. Many people got denied because of the Chinese Exclusion Act of 1882. They had to wait up to 2 years. Many people were frustrated and had to entertain themselves. Many detainees carved Chinese poems on the walls to pass time. I was very worried but had full confidence in myself that we can pass. But it would be very shameful if we had to be deported back to China. There were rumors that some people committed suicide rather than go back to China. Men and women were separated. They took all of us women into a separate room called Women's Barack. Men in green uniforms stood outside and watched us like hawks. Many women were there before us, all waiting to be interviewed. It was a very boring process and there was very little to do. Every meal, they took us to the dining area where we ate bread, fruit, meat, vegetables, and rice. The men in green suits didn't treat us well. They never smiled at us or even waved. I never liked the way they smirked at me and my sisters. After a week of waiting, we finally had our interview. Mother, Auntie, was questioned for 1 day. Li Hong was for half a day, and I was questioned for 2 hours. When we were done, we went onto a ferry. When we got off, there was my father smiling at us. For we all know it is time to start our new life in America.